as well as common stomach ulcer symptoms, so you know. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 steps to overcome stomach ulcers really fast, as well as common stomach ulcer symptoms, so you know if that's actually what you're experiencing. And so I'm going to talk about the diets for ulcers, the supplements, and the things that you must avoid for quick healing. So first off, stomach ulcers happen within the stomach, and the pain you're experiencing tends to be caused by stomach acid affecting that ulcer or something that you've eaten, okay? So it's rubbing that ulcer in the wrong way. And sort of imagine you've got a burn and you're rubbing up against it or putting something acid on it, and you're feeling that pain. And some of the biggest symptoms and warning signs that you have a stomach ulcer include pain anywhere from the navel up to sort of the chest bone area here. Typically right in this midsection, you'll feel pain, sometimes burning and cramping going on. That's a big warning sign. You can actually experience stomach ulcers on an empty stomach. So if, 2 hours after a meal, you start having that pain and burning sensation, that's a warning sign you have a stomach ulcer. You can feel it in the middle of the night in many cases as well. And listen to this, 70% of stomach ulcers are caused by a bacteria called H. pylori bacteria. And so if we're going to correct the actual cause of stomach ulcers, it's so critical that we increase the good bacteria in your body and we get rid of the bad bacteria and reduce that H. pylori that's within your system. And so let's jump into the 3 steps you can follow right now to heal a stomach ulcer fast. Number 1 thing is remove the triggers. Overeating is one of the biggest things that can cause issues. So if you're eating large meals, you've got to stop that, okay? Eat smaller meals frequently throughout the day. The other thing that will bother is spicy food. So spicy food, whether it's cayenne pepper, anything like that, black pepper, those can really fire it up and cause some of the pain. Also, doing certain products that are inflammatory in nature. Processed food products can cause more issues than others. And then sugar. Remember, H. pylori bacteria, that bad bacteria can increase within the stomach, which can cause that stomach ulcer. So again, staying away from processed sugar altogether is really important when it comes to healing stomach ulcers. And also, caffeine and alcohol can make stomach ulcers worse. And then eating nuts and seeds in large amounts. So nuts and seeds. And then acidic foods, such as tomato products, can sometimes cause more pain with a stomach ulcer. So number 1, remove those triggers. Step number 2, change your diet. Here are the top healing foods for stomach ulcers. Number 1 is bone broth. Bone broth actually is at a certain pH that can soothe the pain with a stomach ulcer. Also, bone broth contains proline and glutamine, 2 amino acids that can help heal the stomach lining. So I recommend 8 to 12 ounces of a cup of bone broth or bone broth soup 2 to 3 times daily. But remember, bone broth, the number 1 healing food for any type of stomach ulcer. Number 2 food is aloe vera juice. Drinking aloe vera juice throughout the day has a certain pH and certain nutrients called polysaccharides that can also help and repair that stomach ulcer. So again, bone broth number 1. Aloe vera juice number 2. Number 3 food that's going to help heal that stomach lining are going to be vegetables, specifically steamed vegetables or vegetables in the crock pot, such as carrots are fantastic. Asparagus is good. And then the best food of all, actually another liquid here, is cabbage juice. That's number 3. Cabbage juice contains a type of sulfur which helps heal the gut lining. So you can see with the stomach, if you have stomach ulcers, doing soups and juices are going to be the best. Again, bone broth, cooked vegetables, aloe vera juice, cabbage juice. These are the most healing foods when it comes to healing stomach ulcers. That's the sort of diet you're going to want to focus on, is doing bone broth and then drinking things like aloe vera juice throughout the day. But a bone broth soup with a little bit of chicken and cabbage is ideal for healing stomach ulcers. And the next step here, take the right supplements. The number one supplement you should be taking with a stomach ulcer is licorice root extract, typically 500 milligrams a day. So DGL, licorice root extract. Licorice root actually helps coat and heal and soothe stomach ulcer pain. Also, number two would be soil-based probiotics. Again, not just any probiotic supplement, but a probiotic supplement that has what are called SBOs, that's soil-based organisms, or soil-based probiotics.